So I was going to push this John Deere, and I rushed up in there and flipped the lever so you can push it with the hydro. And if you roll the tire, it's easier pushing sometimes. So when I went to roll the tire, this is what I seen. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't know what it was at first. I got looking, the bolts, looks like 4 bolts hold the rear end to the frames while it's moving. I mean, that could change the adjustment on your linkages. So I guess I want to be able to see what we're doing, so I jack it up and take this tire off, and we'll see about tightening them bolts up. Now if you look right down in the back axle there, you'll see that bolt. See the thing's bent up on it, but watch. The other side doesn't seem loose, but you can kind of see the frame flexing a little bit when he does. So I'm going to take this tire off, and we'll get a better look in there and see what them bolts look like. Okay, so here and here's the 2 bolts. See how they got that metal bent up just to track a bolt lock? We'll have to bend them down flat. You can see that one's up. We'll have to bend them down flat, and then we'll have to see if we can tighten them bolts up. I might, if they turn real easy, I might pull a bolt up and see how much it's worn. Get chisel, get in there. Try not to cut the thing, but just do whatever you got to do to bend it down flat. You want to get it down to where you can get a wrench or a socket on it or something. We will be bending them up tight again after we get them tight. Now these was really loose. I want to back at least one of these out of here enough that I can see the thread, see how much is worn out. You could probably just tighten them down, but I doubt the bolts wore that much. But now, if you can see, I can still see the threads all around that bolt, so it's not wore out that bad. I just want to blow that out with air and tighten them down. So what I've done, I just put a double wrench on it and tighten them. And then I'll take my chisel up under the edge here and roll these back up to make sure that keeps the bolts from spinning. And then we'll probably check the other side. I don't know if I'll show you that on the camera or not. So we bent both of them tabs up and I'll put the wheel back on. It's a whole lot tighter, and it was scary looking the way it was all wobbling around. So we got to check the other side. You know, this is the side that has all the linkages for the hydrostats, so that could probably really affect the linkages too with that moving around.